First of all, Craig, congratulations, grand finalists again. Sum up the season for St Helens so far.
Good, really good. Also started with a little bit of disappointment with the Challenge Cup, but at the same time it was excitement to get into a Challenge Cup final 5 times on the bounce. It's not to be taken lightly, is it? I think a lot of teams would have that. Since then it's been great. The girls have clicked on into a new gear, and I don't think you can moan about going through a season having only lost one game. There's just so many positives that we take away, and we've had a reasonably good time doing it as well.
You finished 1 point behind Wigan, but it seems like everyone's discussing Wigan as this team that are far away from you at the minute.
Oh yeah, totally sick of hearing about them, if I'm honest. Are they a good team? Yeah, of course they are. Is it great to have them rivaling us and at the top and 4 real dominant sides? Absolutely brilliant. But we, on a serious note, we tend to focus more on ourselves than anything, to be fair.
You've got a lot of young players coming through. Who has impressed you so far this year in terms of how they've made the step up to the first team?
Oh, listen, I think first and foremost, Caitlin Case has been immense for us. She's come over. One of the conversations we had before she got here was about playing positions, and she was prepared to play any, and that suited us because we wanted to develop her. But we've got some really exciting young talent. We've got Caitlin Mailer, who, for enough, is going to spend a few months with the Dolphins in Australia. Erin McDonald's has been an absolute standout front rower. A 19-year-old to do what she's done this season has blown me away, really, because if I'm honest, I thought she'd at best get half a dozen games and we'd ease her into the side, but she's kind of started to really cement her place for herself.
In terms of the Woman of Steel award, is it a bit of a snub to the other teams? It's 3 players from Wigan, and it's not as if there aren't other, really, not to say none of them deserve their place on the lineup, but there are other players from other teams who would be deserving of that spot as well.
Yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it? I was watching a programme the other day with the Kansas City Chiefs, and they talked about on the back of success they became a really unpopular club and the most hated club in America, and you sometimes feel a little bit like that at Saints on the back of your success, but listen, do I think other people deserve to be in there? 100%. Have the Wigan girls that are in there being deserved as well? Yeah, 100%. And it's a bit of a punch in the mouth for some, I'm sure, but you get on with it, don't you?
The grand final, a couple of weeks' time in Wigan. Yeah. So you're going away from home. How would you prepare for that? And playing at the Brick as well, which is a new grand final venue.
Yeah, absolutely excited to go and play at the Brick Stadium. I've been there a couple of times this season to watch games, and without a doubt, it's a fantastic stadium. And the last couple of falls have been at the Total Wicked Stadium, which is good. But at the end of the day, it's home, and you're used to it. So I think our preparation will be a real easy one, that we'll be relaxed, we'll be focused on our system and how we want to play, which is what you should do in grand finals, and we'll enjoy the short trip across there. And the one thing that I guarantee is effort.
And everyone knows that you can win everything, but it all comes down in the end to that 180 minutes at the end of the season.
Yeah, 100%. This is what it's all about, and this is the exciting thing, isn't it? It's such a long pre-season. You get the Challenge Cup out of the way, then it's one long season again, and it all hinges on 80 minutes, which to some may seem unfair, but to us it's a thing that we've been excited about, and we've done the tough task of getting there. Now we just want to go that one step further and walk away with a trophy, which we haven't done for a while, to be fair.